There's a common bottleneck that our customers face when they're trying to run their workloads and run them more efficiently, and that's latency. The response time of the application is limited by the interface to storage. And we look at, and just the traditional rotating media taking a long time to return important data. So we look at flash technology as a disruptive technology that was able to, transform the performance of an application. We looked at that and we said, all right, how can we bring that to bear in the PowerEdge portfolio? And that's where we turned to Micron and said, what ideas do you have?
For us, as we look at storage and we see the progression of HDD to SATA and SAS-based hard disk drives, the first step was to get latency and remove some of the I/O bottlenecks. What's nice about PCIe is a much faster interface. So it allows you to take fundamentally the advantage of the underlying technology. I think there's still a lot of more room to grow in the industry to get at that core memory technology and get the software latency out of it. But PCIe is a step in the right direction for getting the fastest latency that we can with the memory technology over an interface that's on the platform today.
As we look at the potential of this technology, we recognize that we've got to fit into the usage patterns that our customers talk about. And so as we look at it, we said, all right, we've got this incredibly fast media hooked up directly to the CPU, so we're able to solve problems quickly. Now, how do we fit into the usage models that customers care about? And one of the key things is, hey, I need the serviceability and I need the high availability of my applications. I can't compromise that. My business is running on this. And so as a result, I need the traditional paradigms that I've had in terms of accessibility to remove a hard drive, and in this case it's an express flash drive, and replace that and have a highly available deployment of that. And so that's where we sought out to create some standardization around the implementation, the physical implementation of the technology. Today there are flash technologies that are available in the marketplace, but they're PCI card-based technologies, and that's fine. We support those. We help our customers with those, but they have fundamental limitations when it comes to serviceability. And that's where we said, there's got to be a better way, and try to drive an industry to adopt commonality around the form factor, so 2.5-inch form factor, around the connector design, so that we can drive some higher adoption rate and better economics ultimately for customers that are looking to run applications faster.
Prior to Dell's Express Flash solution, any IT provider had to do something that they generally don't like to do, and that's literally unscrew the cover of their server and take it down and plug cards into the server. So the serviceability of that and the downtime related to just simply upgrade the storage in their server relative to the models that they were used to doing could not be satisfied with using a half-height, half-length card. And so Dell had a unique approach to the market by appealing to the IT professionals that utilize storage in a way that allows them to service their servers quickly, fast, and reliably. It's always good for me to work with a customer who's on the front edge of innovation. My relationship with Dell was truly at a partnership level. We worked probably closer together than I ever have with a partner, and quite frankly, utilizing their many years of experience in their qualification procedures without a doubt made Micron deliver a reliable card more so than we could have done on our own. So the experience that we've had working with Dell has just been phenomenal for Micron and for the products that we offer the industry.
And I think it's great that Dell and Micron have a history of bringing technology to market together, so that we can work to solve the hard problems. I mean, because there were hard problems that were that we had to overcome in order to get Express Flash out to the customer base. And I think from a Dell perspective, it's great to have that that collaboration going on, and then to that I think what Dell wants to bring to the table, in addition to the rigor in terms of qualification and ensuring that our customers have a reliable product, but also that we bring the customer insights. With our direct relationship with customers, we talk to over 7,700 customers in the definition of the 12th generation of PowerEdge, and bringing those insights to bear to come up with a differentiated and disruptive solution that we're the only ones in the market that are offering today, and we think it has real customer value in terms of moving business along faster and delivering faster response time for applications.
The interesting thing is there's not a week that goes by in my role that I don't have somebody asking for more density and higher performance. Once customers start to understand the value that Flash has to offer as storage and in the server, they start to get addicted to it, which is a great thing, meaning they want more performance as they start to get some of the software out of the way and take advantage of the media. And so what I see is certainly a bright future in terms of what I think the market requirements for these storage devices is going to look like. And certainly if you even come close to what the analysts are predicting, the market's going to look like from a TAM standpoint out in the 2015-2016 timeframe, there's certainly a tremendous amount of opportunity for Micron and I think the partners that we choose to do business with.
I think it's incumbent upon us at Dell to work with terrific partners like Micron that are bringing the most disruptive flash technology to market, and then build solutions around that. And that's exactly what we're doing with our fluid cache solution. So we've talked about this a little bit publicly, and I'll tell a little more today. The idea is, bring Express Flash, hook it directly up to the CPU so that we can deliver, the fastest possible response time for an application need, but not give up the traditional values of a, network storage solution or a SAN solution. This is what, the working with great technology partners, putting together the solution pieces to make to help a business propel their competitive advantage is where Dell and Micron can work together to add value.